Welcome back to Hey Kentucky. I am joined now by former Wildcat Austin Macginnis, and we are going to break it down. Eastern Michigan tomorrow. Looking to go 2-0. Let's just get this right off the bat. They're going to go 2-0, yes?
I think so, yeah.
But there will be some things that they've got to overcome. Like we saw the secondary struggle a little bit in that first game against Toledo, especially at the start of the game. Eastern Michigan's quarterback was 20 of 22 for 3 touchdowns last weekend. Our secondary is going to get challenged.
Yeah, Stoops called it, they like to nickel and dime you. They like to get high percentage passes, get the ball in their receivers' hands, into their running backs' hands, and create manageable third downs. So it will be interesting to see what we do with that, and hopefully we don't have any missed assignments like last week that kind of gave the big chunk plays.
This is one of those games that can be a little scary because there's so much hype surrounding the Florida game next week. Any fears that this is a trap game, essentially?
You know, maybe in years past I would have thought that, but I think this team's been through a lot. When you have a chance to win 10 games, go to the Citrus Bowl, you gain a lot of experience through that. Coach Stoops, he's been around, he's been on a 2-win team, and he's worked his way up, so he knows that he's got to get his players ready. That's what we pay him the big bucks for. I don't expect them to overlook this game. It's another, win in the win column, so I think he'll have his guys ready to play.
And listen, there's examples he can point to last weekend. Georgia State,
exactly.
Goes in and beats Tennessee. So anybody's vulnerable any given Saturday, so he can definitely preach that. What did you see Saturday from the offense especially that you would like to see maybe improvements this week?
I mean,
I thought Terry was pretty good.
I thought he was good. I'll tell you what I liked. I liked how clean they kept him in the pocket. There was no sacks there. We missed a couple shots downfield. We had a couple turnovers with the running backs fumbling the ball, but they're young. They're going to grow from that. And I like to see that Terry had 250 passing yards. That was big. So I'm excited for the offense. I think the defense could get off to a little better start. I know the offense did have a couple 3-and-outs, but it'll be interesting to see, new week, night game. I like that they have a night game, kind of prepares them for the night game at Florida. So, you can't take it for granted, but I like where they're at heading into this game.
Boy, the receivers really impressed me last week. We had no drops.
Yeah.
and some of them were some circus catches that were Bryce Oliver's touchdown was amazing. So that obviously will help Terry out as well.
I agree. I mean, that's the talent that we've been recruiting at Kentucky these past few years, and it's showing up on the field. And now those guys have had game experience. They got a game under their belt. I think they'll just continue to grow and to develop. I mean, Bryce Oliver's catch was amazing. Allen Daly is looking like he's really coming into his own. We have massive tight ends. So, I mean, there's some excitement, I think, for explosive plays because last year we did win 10 games, but we didn't have a lot of explosive plays. It was
real grind you out.
Yeah, really, hand it off to Benny, get a couple yards and get the first down. But it's exciting to see those shots down the field. I feel like the fans like it.
Oh, they love it. But I will say, like, our running game, I want it to be a little bit more consistent. Who did you like of the kind of the 3-headed monster that they got going on in the backfield?
I like Smoke because he's from Wetumpka, Alabama. I'm an Alabama boy. I like how he runs it. I think there's big upside. But honestly, I like just having fresh legs in there. And they all showed a little something. They all had runs over 20 yards, so they all showed they can be explosive. And I look for the O-line to, play a little better in the run game this week.
So this is going to be a good test. It's not a great team, but it's a good team that's coming in here before a really good team comes in here. Are you going to the game?
I don't know yet. Maybe, possibly.
Come on, it's a night game. It's going to be good. I'm excited for it. The weather should be great, and it's tailgating.
Exactly. Beautiful weather.
Yeah, perfect. All right. So we both think Eastern Michigan is going to come in to Kroger Field and then leave with a loss. Kentucky go 2-0 headed into the Florida game next week. Thank you, Austin.
Thank you.
All right, more Hey Kentucky right after this.